And just like that, we are at One Fat Frog for happy hour. We're gonna go take a little tour of the facility, maybe meet some of the team.
Hi, I'm Connie with One Fat Frog. I wasn't supposed to get on video, but here
You're
I
on.
am.
You're on video. You're in Orlando. Where can we find you online?
OneFatFrog.com.
OneFatFrog.com.
Facebook, LinkedIn.
So make sure you guys go over there. Janine is eating some food and some beer.
And I'm happy, you know that. Anytime Angel's got me and Carmen just today and the other day, I've been eating and happy.
Beer. Okay.
Every time I've tried something, so.
We've been walking the show floor for NAFM all day. I can't feel my legs or my feet, and we're gonna. Are we able to film?
Walk 100,000
Are we able to
square
film?
feet. Absolutely.
So we're gonna
Don't
go.
get any of my technical secrets.
We're very
Don't
excited
worry
to be
about
here
it.
at One
So
Fat
we're gonna
Frog, so. Very excited. Very excited.
We do service only for ourselves, and we generally don't do installations.
Okay.
So we're kind of a different animal in that. I've always kind of beat to my own drum, but I always encouraged people, have someone local install. The most important thing is building a relationship with someone who's down the block, who can go over. You can call them Friday night and say, hey, my air conditioning in the restaurant's down and also my home is, and they'll dispatch and help you out.
And this is what we talk about. This is why I say find the service company in your area, certified, that knows the equipment, and be loyal.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be
To
loyal
build that
back. So you
relationship.
can call on the Friday night or the Sunday morning. Otherwise, you might be left in the lurch. So you gotta build the partnership now.
Yeah, and then you have a relationship with the technician as well, because
Yes,
it's
you do.
Exactly.
we do high volume new and used. We cut our teeth in the used, and that was a lot of fun. My husband's super geeky. You probably know this, not that he's geeky, but every James Bond movie has a fight scene with restaurant equipment.
Okay.
And he will stop you in the middle of the theater and he's like, look at that handle, and that's the old logo, and here's the model, and you're like kicking him, going, shut up, shut up.
What's interesting though is when you're watching TV, like you'll notice things like I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, and there was an incident in the kitchen episode, and they went in the kitchen and you see this Baker's fried ovens, and I'm like, look at this.
Thing is that what happened?
It's not that big of a deal, sir. It was a minor disturbance that we have since.
Most people like have no knowledge or thinking of it.
Yeah,
but
I've never had
I'm
it. I never even thought
spotting
You
about
never
it.
thought about that,
spotting
that
equipment
oven
and
in
scenes
the
now.
background.
Yeah. So we do high volume food truck and trailer
Now
manufacturing.
that I saw, I thought that was really interesting.
I don't have any of the guys
There's
here
a
now,
ton of the
but
trucks
we have
outside.
harnesses on the ceiling. So they're kind of like Cirque du Soleil, not as cool and not with their shirts off, but they're pretty cool with the harnesses.
So you gotta explain this to me, just because I really don't know. What are they doing? with
Well,
this harness?
safety is pretty important to me. So they're getting up, instead of getting up on ladders, anything above the third one, they've got to have the harness on. We also do a lot of stuff with
so they're
staff
back up.
in their harness so that we can prevent anyone getting hurt, because they have to do a lot of work on the ceiling.
Well, that,
Because we had done so much use. We have technicians do hotline, cold line, gas, electric, and that's pretty important. We're also gas certified, which should be important. We have a lot of people in the food trucks want to self-install. I'm just going to hook up this oven.
Oh, no.
I had a guy come in a while ago, hey, sell me a regulator. I said, I can't. Are you gas certified? He goes, no, I'm not, but just sell it to me. I've got money. And I said, no, I can't. Okay, who's going to sell it to me? I don't know. I think your technician will know where to buy it.
Right.
And he got mad, but I'm not going to help him hook up a bomb.
No.
there's no $50 amount that could make you want to jeopardize your business.
No.
That's another reason to call somebody that knows what they're doing. When you're playing with gas and electric, just talking about safety. I mean, that's
Yeah.
101 common sense, but common sense ain't so common.
Now, our technicians all have years of experience like your guys do. Our lead technician, and he was on Graveyard Cars with us. He actually had groupies. Some older women saw him at the gas station and recognized him, but he was super excited about that. He's been doing gas for 39 years. Our baby of the bunch, now this is the joke, Georgie is in his 50s, but
Little
he's
Georgie.
the baby. Yeah, little Georgie. Georgie was legacy. Dad and his brother had a restaurant equipment repair shop up in New York. Yeah, I mean, this is where we're at. We're at Legacy Families, and what are we doing to get young kids in the field?
Yeah.
It's the lack of awareness. They don't
Because
realize
there's good money. My
how
taxes
amazing
are paid
it is.
well.
Yes.
Yeah.
My taxes are paid well, and it doesn't matter what part of the country. It doesn't matter if it's summer,
They
if
can
it's
take
winter.
it anywhere
You're
though, too. They can also-
always working. You're always
But also,
getting
they
good
can
money.
go anywhere
Yeah,
too. With
you
their,
can go
with-
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll get a job.
You get old if you're a young guy and you get older and maybe you want to relocate.
Yeah.
I'd hate to lose you, but I
Right.
can make one phone. I can make one phone call to a company, and you'll be set.
Because we do hoods and brick and mortar too.
Yeah.
That we're doing a consistent hood. You have other people under a tree and they're like, oh, I can just weld it up there. Well, that's great. I'm not building a low rider.
No.
It's so lucrative, and it's rewarding too. I would say if you want to help people, you're helping people get back to business. I mean, we get
Yeah.
out there, we get to fix a grill and an oven and a steamer, and sometimes it's a mom and pop, and that's their livelihood.
And it can be your own business when it comes down to it in the service
Oh, yeah,
10,
even if-
20 years out.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of good companies out there that are looking for people that want to work. That's the number one thing. You gotta want to
Yeah.
work.
Who came in and they said, we're not making the money we want. And I said, okay, what are you making? You know, and we went through like about an hour and I was like, but you're doing everything, all this advice I'd give you. How much are you working? And they said, oh, we have kids. And meanwhile, here goes my middle schooler jumping in the background. And I'm like, yeah, there's
Yes.
mine. She's at work with me. They're like, we can't work more than 2 days a week. And I said, yeah, that was my response. Oh my gosh. I said, well, if you went 6 days a week, take that income times 3, would you be making the money you want? Well, then there you go. Welcome to the world of being self-employed. It's 6 days a week,
Pretty
it's
much.
evenings, weekends.
Pretty much. You-
Service never sleeps, does it?
Everything, your whole life is going to revolve around it. If you find a love for it,
Yeah,
it's almost like you're really not working. You just
exactly.
you enjoy being around the people, you enjoy solving the problem and maneuvering
You
things.
have to enjoy that occasional person who curses you.
Oh,
Where
have
the
to.
bleep are you? How come no one's fixing it? You
Yeah.
did this to me. Yes, I've been waiting 3 months for your fryer to go down.
Yeah.
I planned
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
What the? Who the? Listen,
yeah.
we're just here to help. At the end of the day, we want to help you. Calm down.
So how do you
Praise-
train someone
praise
new
the
to the industry to pick up the phone and take that service intake? Because you've had people who've worked with you for years, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and I know a lot of my service other guys and gals out there as well agree. I think, unfortunately, it's kind of throwing into the flames. You get thrown into the fire, and you kind of just learn hands-on, right, like that way. I mean, obviously we have our software in-house and we have our way of doing things, but you just gotta get in there, get on the phone, and learn. You know, I always say you choose what you want to know.
We've talked about a few different strategies
Trying
to try
to
to get our
train.
office staff. We've talked about even having them train, and not necessarily train. We've thought of coming up with certain manuals, like
Uh-huh.
just to learn
Yeah.
equipment, just to know
Do you
what certain
have
equipment
the
looks
one
like
book,
and parts
it's like a
look like.
cartoon book. There's a red and a blue one for hotline
Gas
and
and
cold
electric
line.
and all that.
Yeah, I make all my people read it. I'm
Well-
like, read this cartoon book.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
it's-
old, but it's all.
We've
it's
also
all
talked about
everything
coming up
that's
with our
there.
own. Just because you don't, like, I mean, when
Yeah.
when they're taking the calls, just to, we talked about it, just knowing simple parts, different type of thermostats, or
Yeah, because we've
you know-
really turned the corner with branding. So with everything's Maliki Cares. So when you call now, simple little things, you're gonna hear everybody say Maliki Cares, how may I help you, kind of thing. So that's one little thing, and it's branding.
Uh-huh.
But on top of that, we want to make sure we're.
Reinforces, hey, we're here to take care of the client.
Yeah. We are wrapping up the tour at One Fat Frog, massive facility, food trucks, new equipment, used equipment. Connie's been gracious to let us in and tell us a little bit about everything. And we're here on a Friday in Orlando. It's warmer here than it is in New Jersey. Sorry, guys. Let's wrap up this little segment and go on to the next one.
You want to be on the vlog?
On the vlog?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna make me go viral.
That might go viral.
Oh.
What do you want to say to the internet?
What do I want to say to the internet?
The whole internet.
The whole internet.
All 100 subscribers that we have.
100 subscribers. Hello, each and every one of you. John, Amy, Madison, thanks for joining us. Thanks for contributing those 3 likes. We'll be here next week.
Odds are there.
Comment down below.
Listen, this life is not built for everybody. Taking it down. Day 2 is over. See you on the next video.
Less mess for you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to give a big thank you to all the support and kind words that I've been getting. We're also pushing a new gold collar shirt. It would mean the world to me if you could support the endeavors that we are doing for the food equipment service industry by grabbing one of these shirts. And as a matter of fact, I'll throw one on for you real quick. It's on. Boom. And I got the shirt on. This is the shirt that you're gonna get. The link is in the description. I